Welcome back. Well, streaming video service company Netflix is planning to expand into Europe later this year, with Germany and France among 6 countries where it'll be offered. So when will it launch in Australia? Well, James Manning, editor and publisher of Media Week, of course, in the studio with us. James, when will it launch in Australia?
We got excited when we heard about this big expansion plans. So Australia can't be far away. So we asked them last night, and they said, look, no immediate plans for Australia, nothing to announce, but we want to be a global broadcaster. You know, I'm taking that to read.
They're coming.
They're coming.
We just don't know
we're
when.
Just going to have to be a bit more patient. Yeah.
All right. We've also got some big consolidation in artist management. Liz Adams joining Token Group.
Yeah, look, that's really interesting. Kevin White started the Token Group, and they've got an offshoot called Creative Representation. So all the big comedians, a lot of actors and everything, they really dominate a big section of the artist management space. Liz Adams was another major player down there. They're both companies based in Melbourne. So Liz has decided to go in with Creative Representation.
Taking some clients with her.
Yeah, she's told us yesterday, look, not all the client negotiations are completed yet, because she expects most people to go across. It's going to be people like Mick Malloy, James Brayshaw, Matt Tilley, Kate Langbrook. So she's got a lot of big names.
Okay.
It's going to really make that a massive company.
Okay. And speaking of massive companies, Shine Australia, part of a new global TV production powerhouse. Tell us about who they've joined up with.
21st Century Fox made this announcement last week. Look, the deal's not done yet, but they expect it will go through. They're joining up with Apollo. That's the capital funds management company that bought into Nine when all the bankers bailed out. So they've got some good experience in that, and they also own Core and Endemol. They sort of bought in there. Now, control all the big franchises, you know. What is it? Big Brother is Endemol, MasterChef is with Shine, and American Idol with Core. So it's really, it's going to be, and it'll affect the companies in Australia, affect Shine Australia. They'll become part of this sort of super production powerhouse, and Southern Endemol Australia, which used to be Southern Star, they'll be part of it as well.
Okay, wow. And we've also got some numbers that have come out on the online ad market in the March quarter. It grew 17%.
Yep.
Is that a good sign?
It is. It's not good for traditional media owners, because it's continuing to see that flow of money into digital, and they're struggling to maybe keep their place in the market. Yeah, up $7 billion a quarter they're writing now, over $4 billion a year. The big movers there, look, video was up 55%, so that online video is really big, and mobile's growing, you know. It's about 20% now of display.
Okay, it comes as Facebook announces the new premium ad offering as well.
Yeah, look, a premium video offering, it's like an autoplay without sound. So you know how it's annoying to get an auto run ad on, but they'll do that without sound. And if you scroll past it it'll go into your newsfeed. If you scroll past it, it stops playing. Okay,
well that's good. That's good if you don't want to see it. Now, Inside Out magazine is going monthly after 14 years. What's behind that?
Yeah, I think they're going to just see if they can really. The magazine's always done well. I think they're thinking, look, we'll go monthly and really establish this brand. It's been around for a decade, no, 14 years, you said.
Yep.
Karen McCartney started the magazine. It was the magazine that's got news, if you like, back into magazines. It was the first title in the News Magazines group, now called News Life Media. Claire Bradley's looking after it now.
Good for all those young people wanting to renovate their homes at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. But then when you stop renovating, they've got to sort of regenerate the audiences again, I guess. So.
Okay. I also want to quickly talk about Fitzy and Whipper, because they're in trouble for a recent stunt.
Yeah, look, it didn't go well. They had something called the Panic Room. Sam Armitage from Sunrise came in. They gave her a bit of a surprise she wasn't expecting. You know, it upset a lot of people. You've got to be very careful these days if you get too edgy.
Yeah.
The stunt sort of went wrong. They apologised pretty quickly, and I think
they took the video down as well.
Diffused it. Yeah, they had a video of what happened in there, so I think it diffused the situation. Sam doesn't seem to want to take it any further. They sent her some flowers. She seemed happy enough with that, and everybody seemed to have moved on. All
right, well, let's take a look now at some of the ratings for week 20 for Free to Air. And we can see there 9 definitely dominating The Voice.
Yeah, Voice doing very well. But you see now number 5, House Rules for 7. It's done very well. That's the reveal episode next week. Does great. The House Rules is up about 16% year on year. Year on year, The Voice is down a little bit, but as we can see, they're still dominating.
Yeah, okay, turning the page, we'll see the next 5. You can see 9 and 7.
Yep, and then Big Bang Theory always does well for 9.
All right, let's take a look at subscription TV ratings now for week 20, starting with sport, the top 5 sport.
AFL and NRL.
Yeah, no real surprises there. And top 5 now, non-sport, Game of Thrones, of course.
Still doing fantastic business. Sort of getting well into that short-run season now.
All right, well, let's talk about Foxtel and Free TV. Throwing Stones this week have had a launch of Freeview Plus. Now, you've seen this.
Yeah, I've had a preview of Freeview Plus. Look, it's pretty good, you know.
Threat to Foxtel?
Look, it's going to make people think twice about their Foxtel subscription for sure. The big things about it are catch up all in one place. At the moment, you need to have apps if you want to catch up on your TV. Here it will be all in one go. You'll be able to scroll back through the EPG 7 days, watch old content. It's pretty good, and will allow free-to-air broadcasters to have dedicated specialist channels all there on your screen. So and they want to get it out before IQ3.
And Seven's been doing well with an improver with $1 Million Minute.
Yeah, look, 5:30 at night. A lot of hype this week about that $1 million going off.
When's it going to go?
Yeah, look, it fooled me this morning. I got caught up in the hype. I thought it went off last night. As we speak today, it's still up there for grabs, so who knows where it'll end up.
All right, and just quickly, the Australian starts celebrating its 50th anniversary.
Yeah, look, they're having 50 stories in 50 days about the newspaper. Rupert Murdoch gave an interview to Paul Kelly this week, and he revealed, look, my dad, Sir Keith Murdoch, it was his dream to have a national daily. Rupert put it into action, and we'll see a few more celebrations. There was a staff reunion, and it's a lot more to come on that.
All right, James Manning, thanks so much.
Thanks, Ingrid.
And that is all we have time for on this edition of Media Week. From the team here, thanks for your company.